Hey friends, I have been asked how I am making these double looped bracelets, and so I've been experimenting. This process is not like in cement, it's not cemented or anything. Like take it and run with it and experiment with it, because honestly I don't quite remember how I did this. I've been trying to remember for 2 days now. I filmed doing this one yesterday and I don't like how it turned out, so I'm filming another one. So here we are. We have this bracelet, and I'm filming upside down because that's how we go. It's what we got right now. So the first bracelet I did, where I did a double loop, I did not eliminate any of the string, so it ended up being like a really fat loop, and I didn't end up liking that very much. So I kind of came up with this idea where it's the same kind of premise as when you do your starting loop. So you know how you're looping over half, you know, the amount of strings or whatever. So please bear with me as I fumble through this and kind of show you what I tried to do here, which has been my only successful one so far. This is literally my 9th knotted friendship bracelet like ever in this normal pattern. I'm really a Chinese letter girl, so that is something we're going to struggle in today. So okay, now we must secure the bracelet, and I just do it this way because that's how I do. Now, I'll be editing this video a lot because I'm sure I'll be standing here like, what am I doing? What am I doing for like a lot of it? So I know I want my loop to be black, so I'm going to pull out a couple black strings. And I'm officially not a fan of DMC thread, so it separates so easily. Okay, this is more than 2. There's 2 right here, I think. Yeah. All right, so there's my 2 strings. And then I want to end up with half the amount of strings. And I think I'm going to do something like this. So what I'm going to do first is just secure this together like this. And I think I'm just going to do that with a knot. I think so. I think that's going to be the best way I go right now. So I'm gonna flip it up. Pardon my shadows, my lighting's not great. It's very cloudy outside today. So that's all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna knot it in place because I know I want them to kind of come together. Seems like the right thing to do. To secure things. And perfect. Okay, great. Now, back over 4, 5, 6. Okay, yes. So it's a 12-string braid, and I want to end up with, say, 5 strings. So I tied that, and so I'm going to take a couple strings out of this top. Try to go like in the center so that when I wrap it, it'll be like covered. Where's my snips? Oh my gosh, my scissors are not right here. Hold on. We're gonna cross our fingers and hope this works out the way I intend. You right? All right, thanks. Yeah, just pretend with me. Okay. So we're gonna try to. So 1. So we got 3 white strings here, I guess. Same. Just trying to be careful, and I want, like I said, I want to pull out center strings of the clump. So we have 1, 2, 3. We want to end up with 5. Right. Now, we've got our string that we're keeping, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, how are we going to do? Are we doing a loop this way? Yes, okay. So, we're just going to start doing the forward half knot, backward half knot. So we're flip-flopping so that the knots stay on one side. So just like when you were making the loop at the top. So we did. We're trying to make sure this craziness in the back gets covered, right? Or we can even try cutting it off somewhere because I kind of messed up. Okay. Still, we gotta make sure nothing sticks out. When we go up. Okay, so that was right, left. Okay, see, I messed up here. So that's why I was trying to get the center ones out so that they would be kind of covered by the strings around that I didn't pull off. I just remember that I had like a really weird dream last night, and I just remember it being really weird. Not what it was actually about. Okay. So I'm just, like I said, just trying to make sure those get covered. They're going to be kind of covered also a little bit later too, but I want to do my best to get them covered. Okay, so right or left. You can be as precious or not as you want to be. Okay. Okay, right, yeah. Okay. No, push forward. Not for the cross. Okay. Keep this going as long as you need to, and check it from time to time to see how big the loop is. Check my loop. I know I'm getting close. I think I'm gonna do like 4 more. 3, 4. Check. So I know I don't want it very big. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this. Let's see. How big is that one? Oh, it's quite bigger. I might need to do a few more. Because we will be trying to like go behind a little. Like so. Okay, I think I'm gonna roll with it. So, what I'm going to do is tie these together for security purposes. This will go behind, for sure, because it's gotta go towards the back. Just get this black one all the way. We will be using it just in a bit after we get this situated. I'll do one of those, a couple of those backward forward knots. Let's see, that we were just doing. Okay. Situating, securing. Okay, so go like so, and go like so. And this is what we will do to pull it together. So, yes. So we just did that. So now we want to go the other way. Right. This way. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. And now we'll just do 1 or 2 macrame knots, square knots. Okay. Just trying to decide how I want to orient myself here. Probably the same way I was. Yes, and we'll keep this string down here. And we'll just go like this. We'll do like 2. Okay. Don't know what happened with this random squidge, but okay, 1. And well, I gotta do this side first. Go over the tail, under and through, and pull. Okay, so there's that, and we're on the back. So what we're gonna do is tie it off in a knot back here. So I feel like this will look better the more I do it, but it's not like the worst, I don't think. So tie it tight. One more. This is rough, sorry. Tie it tight. Okay. Now we will cut off those bits. Then we're just gonna cut this off. And I think if you had some glue handy, you just put a little glue here and that would help secure it. And don't judge these little bits that I'll cut off later. Okay. So now we've got loops. Push this onto the side to make sure it's on there. I do think a little dab of glue, I don't know if it matters what kind, back there would be nice for the bracelet as a whole. Honestly, I don't know how I did this one so nicely, because it just turned out so much better. But I'm pretty sure that is similar to how I did it. It doesn't, I'll get there, but play with it. See if you come up with a better way, which I'm sure somebody will, and let me know, because I want it to look really nice. I don't think the underside matters too much, because, you know, there's always a right side of the bracelet, and then you can put a different sort of clasp on, and that's that. So yeah, hope that was helpful, even though it was really convoluted and difficult, and hopefully it's like enough for you to just like run with it and figure out your own thing. Bye.